Alright, guys, welcome to the recap. I'm gonna go over what I saw today. My bias was bullish for the day. I know I have a lot of drawings on here, but the reason I was bullish is because this is where we reacted off of yesterday, is filling the daily gap, and we got a pretty good reaction on the 4-hour. We have this 4-hour breaker right here, and we inversed this 4-hour gap. So we did have an SMT with previous day high, which I wasn't too worried about because these are equal highs on ES, and we still have a lot of draws higher. So I just wanted to see a move lower first and then get a good entry out of this 4-hour gap here, because we leave London low right here above this 4-hour gap. So to look for longs, I wanted to see London low get swept first. To look for shorts, I wasn't really sure. Maybe these equal highs get swept and trade into something up here, but there's not much up here to react off of. So I waited for 10 a.m. Open was pretty choppy, but at 10 a.m., what I wanted to see is an open low. So I marked the 9 a.m. high here, 9 a.m. lows here. So we had this 4-hour gap and then London low. And I wanted this 4-hour gap because, so we did have this 4-hour gap that we formed once 10 a.m. closed. But I didn't want to take anything out of this one for a couple of reasons. Because we still have London low right here, so I wanted to see that. And I used the 4-hour range from this low to this high, and this gap is within EQ of the 4-hour range, but this one isn't. Right. So 10 a.m. open lower. Right here, swept the 9 a.m. low, which was perfect. And on ES, it did pretty much the same thing. We did have this 4-hour gap as well on ES that we were inside of. And this was looking really good at first. We get this nice move lower. And then right around here, we just started chopping. At this point, I kind of knew something was up. Like, we should have just swept London low already. Like, why are we just chopping here? And we did sweep London low finally at 10:24. And there was about to be a 5-minute rejection block right here. If this actually closed bullish, but this never closed bullish. So this could have been something if this candle flipped bullish. And then we get some news right here and just get this huge wick out of nowhere. And that pretty much just ruined the whole day, because it's like, this is data low, so we could sweep this, or you could consider this a rejection block and enter off of this up to 10 a.m. But I'm not sure like where I would put my stop. I kind of wanted to take this honestly, but the stop placement is just not ideal. And probably just would have got break even here. So this just looks terrible. I think the idea was right. I mean, you can see we get this 15-minute rejection block now. Probably come back up to 10 a.m. But almost a perfect day. Almost. If we just came a little lower right here, reswept this low, because this wasn't a very good sweep of London low, and then get a nice entry here, that would have been really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't take anything, and I'll see you guys in the next one.